Hey everybody, this is Mr. Malm, and this will be solving linear systems by the addition or subtraction method. I think you'll like this method better than the substitution method, although the substitution method is sometimes it sets up nicely for a lot of problems. So you just started experiencing the substitution method. So let's try one of these, you guys. Let's solve this system right here, and we're going to go ahead and do the substitution method. So we can either solve for this x right here or solve for this y. I wouldn't want to solve for this y because of the 4 in front of it, and I really wouldn't want to solve for this x unless I had to because there's a negative in front of it. So let's go ahead and solve for this y right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract off or add x to both sides over here. And when you add x to both sides, you get y equals, see these x's cancel, y equals x minus 2. Okay, it's plus x minus 2. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and substitute that x minus 2 in for the other y right there, okay, into that equation, right next to the 4. All right, so here we go. Going to go right over there. So x plus 4y, but y is now x minus 2 equals that 17. I just substituted it in, and I distributed, sorry, I did that with my finger, and my finger just kind of slipped a little bit, went down, but I distributed the 4 through. 4 times x is 4x, 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. And then we can go ahead and combine like terms. 4x plus x is 5x, and then minus 8. Then you're going to add 8 to both sides and get 25. And then you get x equals 5 when you do divide by 5. Okay, and then so now I'm going to go ahead, since I got x, I go find where I had y equals, which is right here, and I'm going to plug in 5 right there. So y is going to be 5 minus 2, and we're going to get 3, so the answer is 5 comma 3. All right, so this system is we're going to solve using what's called the elimination method. And watch how fast this works, you guys. Okay, now here is it's the same equations as number 1, you guys, in section A. These are the same equations, so we're going to get this same answer right here, 5 comma 3. Okay. So here's what we do, you guys, is can you see that this x and negative x, they're opposites of each other right here? Well, if I add this whole top equation to with this whole bottom equation, watch what happens, you guys. When I add those two equations together, boom, the x's are gone. Look, plus x and minus x, they cancel each other out, and I'm left with 4y plus y is 5y. 17 minus 2 is 15, so that means y's got to be 3. Look how easy that was, you guys. And then substitute y back up into one of those equations right there. I think I rewrote the equations over there, and I'm going to substitute y back in front of the y right there. You could have put y right there. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to choose it right there because I wanted to avoid the negatives, I think. So I'm going to put y right next to that 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. And then when you subtract 12, you get 5. So you still get the same answer, 5 comma 3. Fast, huh? This way works great if they're set up like this. Okay, here I don't have a plus 3y and a minus 3y on this one, so what I'm going to do is multiply that bottom equation times negative 1. And what that does, it's going to make that minus 3y right there, but you're going to have to multiply this times negative 1, this times negative 1, and this times negative 1. So just go through and change all the signs right there. Okay, so I just distributed that negative 1 through. So all you got to do is just change all the signs. That's all you're doing right there. Then I'm just going to slide this one right over. I'm not going to do anything else to it except slide it over. Now they're ready to add. See, when you add them now, the 3y's are gone. The plus 3y and the minus 3y are gone. I made them opposites of each other by multiplying the whole equation by negative 1. Okay, so if they're not opposites, you can make them opposites of each other. Okay, so or 4 plus a negative 5 is negative 1x. So negative 1x equals 4, so x equals negative 4. And I'm going to go ahead and put x back up here. You could put it in this one if you wanted to, you guys. You can put it into this red guy over here if you wanted to. Any of them will get you it. I'm just going to avoid all negatives and put x right there. So I'm going to go 4 times negative 4 equals negative 16. So I'm going to add 16 now to both sides, and 2 plus 16 is 18. So 3y equals 18, so y equals 6. And so there's your answer, negative 4, 6. Let's try one more of those, you guys. All right, so 5x plus 6y equals 4, and then I got 7x plus 6y equals 8. This time I'm going to go multiply the top equation by negative 1. All right, so that just go through and change all the signs. You can do the bottom equation if you want. I just chose the top equation. I know sometimes you're going to have the x's, you're going to have to change the sign. Never mind, I'm going to confuse you. Anyway, so here's the second one getting slid over right there. Okay, now they're all set up to go ahead and add together. And then negative 5x plus 7x is 2x. The 6y's are gone. 2 goes into 4 twice, and then I can plug that 2 into any equation over there. I'm going to choose the 7x right there, so 7 times 2 plus 6y equals 8, so 14 plus 6y, subtract 14 from both sides, and you get negative 6, so y equals negative 1. So your answer is 2 comma negative 1.